What kind of impact do you think young voters will have on this election?
If the election is otherwise close and younger voters vote en masse for a particular candidate, they can certainly tip the election. And this year, we feel that young voters will vote in much greater numbers than they have in the past several elections.
Do you think that has anything to do with Clinton and Gore being on MTV for that?
I think being on MTV is certainly part of it, but I think younger voters, just as other voters, are sophisticated enough to look at the issues that they're concerned about. And Clinton and Gore's position on so many issues, jobs, education, the environment, are so much better for them and for people in general than the positions of Bush or Perot.
Whose responsibility do you think it is to get young people to register to vote?
Well, I think it's a combination of their own responsibility and the responsibility of those of us who are politically active. We encourage everybody to register and vote. In this area, we've done voter registration drives. The various agencies in government now carry voter registration forms, such as motor vehicles, or they will shortly. Schools should certainly encourage people to register and vote. Parents should. So everybody should, but ultimately, a person has to make the decision to register to vote.
How do you think the presidential candidates have tried to persuade young voters to vote for them?
Well, I'm not sure that Bush has really made a serious effort to persuade people. Clinton and Gore certainly have addressed issues which are of concern to everybody, but of particular concern to younger people. In addition, they've done a substantial amount of campaigning on the college campuses, which I don't believe Bush or Quayle or Perot and his running mate Stockdale have done. And I think they've really made the attempt to reach out to younger voters, and I think it'll pay off. The registration this year of new voters was heavily in favor of the Democrats, and when somebody registers during a presidential year, it tends to indicate where they're leaning in terms of the presidential election. And if the substantial edge for the Democrats in registration is any indication this year, most younger voters will vote for Clinton and Gore.
Thank you.
Okay.